Hey everybody, how's it all going? You're like around here. It's windy, very windy. I don't remember a March like this before. It's been crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I remember marches of being either coming in like a lamb or a lion or going out like a lion or a lamb. And after March 1st, I remember smelling the green grass grow, thunderstorms, sunshine, nice weather. And then now we got this March. What a crazy March it is. So cold temperatures that should be back in December, January. Yeah. Anyway, makes it interesting, I guess. So yeah, I had somebody here, but now they left. Yeah, go figure. Just a second here. Why does it say upcoming? It should be live. What did I do wrong? Well, it said I was live, so why does it say? Huh? I don't know. That's strange. Well, what the? Oh, yeah. What did I do? Oh, hey, Kevin. No, it seems to be working. I don't know what it said. Hey, I guess it's working now. I guess for some, they must change something when I loaded it. I said, and it kept saying upcoming, upcoming. Well, it should have been live from the start. So, hey, Kevin. Hi, John. Hi, Sheila. Technology, it's great until you want to use it. Oh, I'm like, okay, 4 minutes in and nobody's there. What's going on? I'm still alive and moving. Last weekend didn't get me. I almost thought it did, but still here kicking. And things kind of changed in the shop, as you see over the shoulder there. So, oh, I tell you, I'm ready for the warm weather. Got projects outside to do. Hey, Reason. And that old lazy butts over there on the couch. Hey, babes. Yeah. What, are you trying to wash yourself up for your... Oh! He's like, don't show him giving me myself a bath. Hey, Mike. How you doing? Oh. Yeah, I guess I'm still alive. Well, Reason... It wasn't the magnesium. My magnesium level is perfect. So, yeah. It's been an interesting week. I tell you. First of all, what's that? But I just... But otherwise, got a little more room in the shop if you guys haven't been able to tell. I mean, I've been picking up trash, trying to, but yeah, looks a little different over that way. Oh, that's what I couldn't figure out what that was. It's the window. Duh. Yeah. Wait. Oh yeah. There's yeah. Yeah. Well, those are the hooker headers are oh, there they are. The hooker probably get killed. No. Kids got a bunch of work coming up. They're going to learn to work on their cars. That's most of that is, I'll show you. Let's see. We're going to have fun. This is for one of my trucks. There's a project, huh? Frame bracket and all. So, I got a pair of them. One's done, the other one ain't far behind. So, got that coming up to do. Oh, and come on. Let's see, where is that? Nope. Oh, here. Got something to talk to you guys about. A while back, I remember my daughter's Tahoe. Well, anybody here? I guess I don't know. I don't know if this is working right or not, but hopefully it is. Daughter brought up another issue I didn't know she had with the Tahoe. And yes. Hey, Ken. Anyway, the Tahoe, remember, reduced power, and I did that ground wire thing. It seemed to have worked. Well, here the other day, she got a hold of me. She said, Dad, I'm changing out headlights because it's got one going off and on. Okay. Well, she tells me when she put them on dim, or one way or another, high or dim, I don't remember how it was. Her radio would fuzz out. Well, come to find out, somebody had put those high intensity LEDs in it. Well, after she went back to regular light bulbs in there, because that's what she bought for it, her radio works fine. So now I'm questioning if it had the ability to screw with the radio, and since your throttle plate is a drive-by-wire, did it mess with that? Got the new one here. Ain't that pretty? Yeah, a little drive-by-wire. So I said, well, we got X amount of time. We're going to try it. If it doesn't do it again, might end up sending this back. I'm starting to wonder if that LED, those high density lights, were messing up the signal going to that too. Because now our radio works fine. Well, maybe that might be the other problem. Her remote was a no. Her remote start did work on that. So I'm gonna try something and. It seems like I've got a. Okay, no, that's not delaying now, but. Okay, no, that's not delaying now, but. Whoa, there. Yeah, okay, Mike. So yeah, guess I'll kind of keep that going there to see if. So, I guess, but anyway, they're learning how to work on stuff. Pretty good pile of parts there. So, yeah, we got valve cover gaskets, oil pressure switch, dead brakes on the pickup, and I'm starting. Well, there's the box and everything's there with those lights. Just I don't know. I did the brakes on the pickup for them a couple weeks ago, and then the other day there's like they're smelling warm. Well, the one rotor I could see it's gotten warm. I'm going to guess I'm going to just going to flat out. They fixed the brakes. We're replacing calipers, brackets, everything, just going new. And the stuff they got kind of nice. I'd fall too. Let's see. Didn't know they made such a. And this is getting to be a racket too. Could have got a reman caliper set up for X amount of dollars. And then we got looking down a little further. Oh, we got coated ones. Brand new, not rebuilt. Coated because we're in the Rust Belt, big time. Nice looking part. And these were cheaper than a reman that was plain that would have rusted immediately. This coated one was cheaper than reman. No, wow. Okay, don't make a lot of sense. But yeah, so they got those. So we got to pull the rear brakes off, and then end up bleeding the system, and which probably wouldn't hurt. So, but the kids have been coming out and helping do that stuff. I got started for the pickup. Yeah. Sad thing is, there's quite a few parts here, but what the parts are costing, it's just these were actually pretty decent, but anyway, yeah. So okay, yeah. I don't know. It's good. I just I got to put this back with that. I just want to put this up here. Back in there. Okay. I'm good to go again. Let's see. Starting to sound like a city bus now, huh? Let's see. But so there's parts for a Tahoe, Suburban, and a 2000 Chevy. So what's everybody been up to? I don't know if anybody else has noticed. It sure seems like this stupid time change this year has really changed. Just make things go faster and faster and faster. Took a ride yesterday. Yeah. Yeah, we went and spent the afternoon or most of the day at the lumber yard, or the laundromat. Well, they get too high, they shut the dang things down. So, yeah, it kind of contradicts itself. Hey, good thing in there, Mike. Good thing in there. Yeah, I could stand up this time, not. Hey, how come you being so lazy? Huh? How come you being so lazy, kid? Yeah, you're being lazy. A couple weeks ago, you were coming jumping up in the video. Oh yeah, get the. Yeah, you're being lazy, cat. And there's two mice running around in here. You know, we're gonna have to renegotiate our terms about you staying here if you don't start catching those mice. Yeah, you got to pick on the cat, but anyway. Oh, yeah, I can pick on your cat if I want. Anyway, this is going to look a little different. Reason? That's what he does 24/7 anymore. I think he's getting old, starting to catch up to him. But look at that. Looks a little different, huh? If any of you were curious on how far they threw the mountings off on these LSs and 350s, that's still set at the 350. Back here is the mount. So my hand width, so about 4 or 5 inches. That's how far that's offset. So luckily I made that adjustable. I got to slide that back, get some plates, make a plate to fit that, and make some arms. So we're getting ready to. Hey, I forgot I got to find some headers for this thing too, or some kind of. I do have some exhaust manifolds. I'm still looking for an intake and carb for that. Well, the carbureted intake, I should say. And I know I'm going to have to find a different upper radiator hose or concoct one with the water pump. No, that's up here. No, I might be okay. Yeah, I'll have to. Anyway, but this one here is the old Corvette block that I got a few years back. It's a 350 out of a 99. This is a 5.7 aluminum block LS. And these heads come off that core motor I went and picked. I don't know if they're just trying to make room because I'm trying to get to where I can get a vehicle in here. Like I said, I got rear swing brackets to do. I've got the Camaro. I've almost got it to where we got room to where we can get stuff in here and start working. As Mother Nature at this rate, she's not going to cooperate. And I don't want to. See, I should finish this one. I want to get some projects done. Kids are finally getting to the point where they want to learn. So, anyway, come in here since the furnace kicked on. But oh. So is the Comet's even working? I mean, old man. That's not good, Mike. Your furnace was acting up. Hey, that old square body you're working on is going to turn out pretty good, old man. Huh? Hey, Camper, did you see somebody make a comment saying a waste of something? Huh. Well, that's weird because, hey, Sean, I miss the old square bodies. Not too much, Sean. Just got done. Well, that's weird that the. Hmm. Maybe it's all. I think I know what it was. It wasn't my channel. It was another video I made a comment on. Okay, no problem. Anyway. Oh, hey, yeah. Thank you for reminding me about that. Uh, my uh, if let's see, I got the. Okay, that's why. There, now it's caught up. My. Guess what I picked up today, Sean? I mean, Mr. 400. That's what I might have to make a video on. It's going to be a doozy. The motor was running when it came out of the vehicle years ago. It still turns over. It's a 400 small block Chevy I picked up. 1971. Well, the heads are 71. About 23 minutes now, Chevelle, but at first it said upcoming, so I don't know why it did that. But, yep, got a free 400. This one's going to make an interesting video for you because I guarantee you can't get the 8 spark plugs out of the heads. Because the guy that got the motor, he tried taking the spark plugs out. They all snapped off, even out the head. All 8 of them. She's a little rusty on the outside in certain spots. I think he thinks it came out of a plow truck too. And, yeah, the exhaust manifolds are busted, split. The heads the casting number on the heads say they're 71, but if you look at the block, it says it can't be a 68 because 400s come out in 70. It could have been a block casted in 69, but 68, that's not going to work. So it might be a 78 block. Nope, it's a 509. It's a two frost plug. So I think it is a 78 block under a set of 71 heads. So yeah. And there's a couple of spots right above the motor mounts that are looking pretty rusty. So I don't know what we're going to get, but I thought I was going to put her on the engine stand and maybe run it. It's got the old 4-barrel too. That's got the little coil on the side. It's a non-EGR 4-barrel on it. So I don't know, but it is a 509 block. It's still sitting in the back of the truck. this wind today, just I didn't want to go outside and get wind whipped in that. So be interesting. See what it is. I'm sure it's a 2-bolt. I'm hoping that's a good one. Yeah, that one must have been sitting around longer than what I thought. Yeah. Ugh. It went away for traction. Oh. But yeah, the guy doesn't want anything as of right now because he's like, I don't know what you're going to be able to save. So, but I noticed the exhaust manifold have been off. They got a header style exhaust manifold on it, so some work's been done to that motor somewhere. But good thing I got the turbo sockets because I'm definitely going to need them to get the head bolts out. Most of the head bolts are rusted off. The exhaust bolt heads are pretty much non-existent, and well, the manifolds are pretty much non-existent too. I mean, a couple more whacks and the exhaust is going. I don't know. I didn't get up there looking in the hole, the oil fill hole. The way they're shaped in there, they're not 882s. Being dated 71, I'm not sure what castings they are. But, well, you know, the wind's blowing like crazy. You won't be able to hear me anyway. So I might make a video on that one. We'll see if get her apart. And I don't know. In 71, I'm not sure what heads it would be. And that one. Okay, that one's been sitting around too long. Well, you could now. Right now, I'd go outside. You wouldn't be able to hear me, and the laptop might not stay connected to the internet. So, but yeah, got a 400 drug home today. So, oh man, did hear you say you're going to try and make that old 305 run out of that parts truck you took apart? Oh, well, that might explain why it tastes so bad. Reason that's the one I had put tranny fluid in. Sorry to hear what that I got a 400. And as for you guys that was here, I seen that. I haven't watched that yet, Mike. And as for last weekend when I had my leg issues and that, there's enough of you that were here last time. We did the test on the magnesium level. The magnesium level was perfect. So they got me on prednisone oral and what is this? Tazazidine. Seems to be helping finally, but I don't know if that's the fix or not. But yeah, I'm not constipated, but hey, maybe I need to put some of this in. Maybe my joints are acting like a cam. I need to have some extra additive. Yeah, that's some of the stuff I put in my motors right there. God, that pop does taste. Yeah. Okay, so let's. I'll go out and give you guys a taste. Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna. It's a little chilly out there, so let me put my coat on. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. All right. Woo. All right, here we go. Okay, hopefully I'm still connected, but there you guys go. Rusted off. There's spark plugs. I mean, she's rusty. Yeah, that might be okay there. That's that side. There's that one. Bolts are a little far and fetched between. And it is a 400. It's got the notch. And got the old intake, so I don't know. She, yeah, those manifolds. So he doesn't know if it's been hot, anything. There's a questionable spot. She's been weight reducted. Got natural weight reduction going on. But I've never seen spark plugs at that point. It ain't coming out. Those spark plugs ain't coming out. So hopefully it's still connected. Woo! Yep. Oh, geez. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Hopefully that works. So that's I've had some pretty interesting motors. So I don't know if you guys heard any of that. Hopefully you did, but whew. I don't know, old man. I haven't climbed up there to look at it. Oh, yeah. Chevelle. Oh, yeah. Last week I feel. But I broke down and got a new meter too. I tell you, old man, it's starting to become the running joke around here. Everybody's blaming these windmills. We didn't have winds like this until they put those windmills up. So yeah, it ain't supposed to be, but I tell you, I don't ever remember it being this windy. Number one is, but I wasted that one. Didn't get enough. Hate that when you don't get enough blood. Yeah, my old meter, I tested one day and it said I was high and battery was weak, and then went to go get the battery and that for it and found out that meter is no longer made. And so updated. Really? Oh, that's a good spot to be, but it wasn't too long ago I was that's a good number, but oh yeah, I ain't too worried about that old 400. Might have to get her running and figure out how to get those spark plugs out, get her running, and send her on out to Sean so he can have fun and play with it. Yeah, a second, guys. I want to text my daughter. I can feel myself starting to talk like a race car, so. Yeah, my yeah, my but the only reason I'm worried about my blood sugars is because a little bit ago they were like 300. Took some insulin. Yeah, they're down, and I'm fighting that because of the steroids. So yeah. Well, I got to figure out how to get the porcelain out, old man. There's no, it doesn't. I mean, the rust is so tight in there that there is no casing of the spark plug left. It's so I don't. Yeah, so it's just the porcelain left, and I might, well, I might get. Well, hey, know what? This motor's going to be a good practice for me because I got the same problem on the Kids' Tahoe. Remember last spring we got it, last fall we got it going, and it blew the spark plug out, and it's gone right at the threads are still in the head, but the rest of the body of the spark plug. Yeah, salt got to it. Uh, I'll start slowing it down, going down. So no ATF in this one. So yeah, so that one might be a good one to just uh, put her on that run stand, see how it runs before I take it apart once. Who knows? There may not be anything wrong with it. It's been stored in a heated building and that. So tried doing that a couple of years ago. I know. I did ask my kid if she could bring me a sandwich or something. Uh, well, I got that induction heater too. Maybe I can heat them up, or if there's anything left. Or since there's no metal left to them, maybe I should put a starter on it. Get it where I crank it over. Maybe the porcelain will blow out. Then I can go in with an easy out and get them. So I think that might make a good video series on that old thing. Being a 509 block, and the date code on it is something 8, so it's got to be a 78 block because it can't be, like I said, it can't be a 68. So, oh, and we will have a dyno. We will have the numbers on that 406 coming up here in a few weeks. We will know what that motor does. Uh, I'm kind of anxious to see what it does, and it's going to be run on race gas with the correct carburetor and all that. Oh, let's see. There it is. Plug put the phone in since I'm trying to monitor YouTube and that. Hey, if you guys, I'm interested to see. And once I do get that info, I'm going to post that again with the video on TikTok. You know, everybody thinks you got to have a dyno sheet. And I told that one guy, I said, you don't need to have a dyno sheet to have a good time. I mean, everybody, that's what's kind of peeling me off a little bit. Everybody's about horsepower, and torque. And you know what? You can have all that. But if you can't hook it to the ground, it ain't no good for nothing. And, yeah, I know they do. But if you want to have a good time, it doesn't mean you have to spend $50,000 on a motor. Some of these little motors here, you have fun. I mean, yeah, it's nice to know. But it doesn't mean you got to have all that done. Everybody's just getting hooked on. It's got to be big horsepower. I don't know. Maybe I'm looking at it wrong, but I don't know. But I'm out to have a fun time. And I've put some stuff together, and we've gone out and raced, done some street racing when we were younger. And one night down in Omaha, people tried, but they didn't get us in that old Cutlass. But next weekend, they got us. So, I mean, just because you're fast one day doesn't mean you're going to be fast the next day. Hey, Sam, how you doing? Yeah, keeping up with the Joneses is kind of getting a little hard for everybody. I bet you ours. Hell, even at 200 horse with a stock motor, you can have some fun. That's okay. Warm weather gets here. I want to put one of the Monties together. Oh, I did Sam can vouch for it to me. Years ago, I did a 305 for a buddy of ours. Put it in that Cutlass. If I would have built it, I would have swore it was a 350. Sam even remembers that car. He should. I don't know. Yeah, that 307, that by all rights, that thing should have lasted as long as it did with you. It just that the 307 Sam's talking about had so much ring ridge in the thing, it should have been check the gas and back up to the tanker truck, fill it with oil. There was so much ring ridge in that thing. I bet you if you would have boarded 60 over, you would have never touched the top of the cylinders. It was that bad. Then one of you guys, I don't remember, said he's going to take a small journal 327 crank and a 400 block and make a 434 out of it for some vehicle. He said he's going to go 6-inch rods with the small journal rods. He said then that way he doesn't have to clearance the oil pan as much and doesn't have to worry about the rods hitting the camshaft. I'm like, oh, that kind of makes sense. But stacking up those bearing spacers, that would make me a little nervous there. But hey, if it works, it works. Oh yeah, I'm going to hopefully get that done this summer. Okay, well, I wonder what this SS. I got an '87 SS out here in parts that I want to. That's my ultimate goal. I want to get. I've got. Well, where the heck did I put them? I don't think that's it. Oh wait, nope, that's new ones. So anyway, I got a plan for a car rotisserie. Uh 283 board, 125. Wow. And I got a car rotisserie and that T-top Monte Carlo. I want to get it put back together. Is it going to be a perfect restore? No, because the original motor and tranny are all gone. Interior's gone. And heck, who knows? It may get put together good enough and not even have a dash. It might have a custom-made dash or whatever. I don't know. We'll just have to see. Yeah, you did. So I kind of get to doing some welding and maybe some not such heavy work, you know, doing a little body repair and paint. And old man in the shop's kind of get me inspired to do that again. He's working on doing body and paint, and he's had some pretty good stuff turn out. So I've got it. It's still sitting here. I've got it put away. Yep. Yeah, but me being a big guy, well, I can't go racing in it, but going cruising, T-top make it easier for me getting in and out of the car. uh, you're doing a rotisserie, or what are you doing, Sam? So possibly that SS of mine might have 342 gears in it, huh? Might have to check that out. I know my other Monty. That next vibration, oh yeah. Well, I've got a Monte Carlo source. I got a Monte. Yeah, I've got a Monte Carlo source book that they have now got every piece of the rusted T top you can replace now, and it's not that bad of pricing. No, you're not. I mean, you did a really permanent way of doing it. I guarantee you, your exhaust crossover should never leak. Oh no, I got a little snowball out and got it moving the other day. Good thing I did. Sitting in the snowdrift all winter almost wasn't good ending for Snowball. I had to put her in 4-wheel drive to break the front tires loose. Yeah, I had to put her in 4-wheel drive and drove around and got got it freed up, so it's free rolling again. I want to kind of look at the frame. I might try and make a plate for now and just put over the frame and get that back together because I need a good pickup that ain't all busted up. Well, that anyway. Hell, I don't care anymore. I don't give it. But they've got me back on the damn dementia medicine too. So I think I'm fighting a combination of crap medicines and, like I said, I went from over 300 on blood sugar down to 100. So that's gonna. But barbecued raccoon. Oh, okay. I guess I was raised in the wrong area. I don't know. I don't know. I might have another raccoon here last night. I didn't get a good look. That was a cat. It could have been the cat. I'm not sure. So, Sean, what else been going on out your way? So would you guys like to see me try getting that 400 running before I tear it down? Hey, trucker, how you doing? Oh, we're just kind of kicking back and having fun and talking about an old 400. Eh, uh, Chevelle, you can take a 460 over, but they do have a tendency to run hotter and not last as long. Do you guys want to see the whole fight of trying to dig those spark plugs out and all that? I guess. Oh, yeah, there's some 60 over 400s out there. Some guys even took them further, but those blocks were filled within about an inch of the top of block hard, too. So, yep. I myself don't like going past 40 over with a 400. Now, Sean, he probably. Oh, hopefully, we didn't chase Sean off. I haven't seen a comment for him. Can't talk again. I don't think I've seen a. Let's see. Fire her up, melt her down. All right. Boy, we lost. Did we lose Sean? Yeah, all 8 spark plugs looked like that. Sean made a comment of 425 horsepower on that, and then looks like he disappeared on us. Yeah, after that, he's. Oh, there you are. There. Oh, here, I thought we lost you, Sean. Well, I've got the show going on my phone too because it seems like I don't know if it's 80 over to 400. Okay. I know that 350 in the Camaro's 80 over. And if it hadn't been so dang windy, I would have reorganized the shop, and that would have been sitting in here tonight to uh, uh, see. It must be lagging again. And then we lost old camper Mike too. Older, that block that is 80 over. That is a 72 block, and 72 they were a little thicker on the cylinder wall. So yeah, 80 over was fine. And that motor does not run hot. We ran it on the engine stand years ago, 2 hours, and she stayed at 190. Never got hot on the engine stand. Oh, okay, Mike. Just so I'm more on what they're going to do with you. Hmm. The rod with a little bit of concrete, block hard. Oh, that could be tasty. You get your iron and rocks all at the same time. Oh, that sounds like fun, trucker. Oh, May 9th. Well, we'll be thinking of you and keeping you in prayers that day, Mike. 92. Okay. Yeah, it'd be the next thing in parts. I think with Sean was to, yeah, that would you're kind of defeating the purpose. You're not put by the time you're done. If you took it to 60 over and put a sleeve in it to go to 40, you're down to 20 thousandths. That's 10 thousandths per side. That's not going to stiffen anything up. Actually, it's going to make it weaker. Hold on a second. This is what cylinder sleeve looks like. Look at how thick the cylinder walls are. This is for a big. Hey, my face fits after all. uh, that's for. Oh heck, do the right way. That's a 4-inch 940 outside diameter sleeve. The cylinder, the thickness on that is 143 thousandths thick. Yeah, he's been sleeping, and so yeah. This sleeve here, I know they got excess. I'm surprised they didn't check it, but I guess you won't know where it ends for sure. Uh, Split on him when he was putting it in. I asked him if I could have it. He says, "Well, it ain't no good." I said, "Well, I know, but yeah, that's a pretty stout sleeve there." No, you got to leave a step at the bottom for the sleeve to sit on. Otherwise, it'll end up working up and down. Uh, I can't say that. Camper Mike, if he was awake, he'd probably go, "Oh, I know what I could say to that one." But anyway, let's see. I kind of can't even. Yeah, once they leave the slit, yeah, it's set in that, and then they just board all the way through. Sorry about that, but Chevelle. Yeah, if you could determine where the crack stops for sure, I mean, who knows? It might. I'd have to take my powder, wash it, and powder test it, and see where the crack stops. And yeah, Camper Mike's probably getting ready to fall out of his chair, talking about cracks and stop and that. So, yep. But you got to go all the way through. You can't leave any meat at the bottom after you get that set in your block because your piston skirts go past that. You got to keep that size all the way straight down through. Now, if you had short skirts, you might be able to leave a lip, but you still don't want to smack that. You rip your skirt off. I like this one 350. I set her up at 4.5, 5,000 straight down through. Yeah, because depending on the type of piston you got too, it depends on how much it grows and shrinks. So, cue Mike. So, I guess if I can keep everything going around here this week, I guess I'll work on getting that. I guess maybe I'll pull that 5.3 back off the stand and put the 400 on that first before I rearrange all that and see if we can bring that old 400 to life. See how bad she smokes. See if I can chase mosquitoes with that. Oh, yeah. I haven't even tried that for sure yet. He told me it did, so I'm kind of taking his word on that reason. So that might be another thing I might. Well, actually, Chevelle, when you have a block that has a ring ridge, your ass, depending on how bad it is, sometimes you can get by with it, sometimes you don't. You got to use what they call a ring ridge cutter to remove that ridge, because otherwise your new rings, being crisp in that, if they come up and hit that ring ridge, you'll snap them. And sometimes, depending on how bad the ring ridge is, can, in theory, if you do it too much, you can overbore the top of your cylinder right away. That way, which ain't good, because then, but because it only cuts down what, 3/8 of an inch or so, guys. I can't remember. It's not there. I don't have it. I don't know where it is right now. Uh, so you do have to remove the ring ridge. But then where I try to keep, if I know a block's going to go in and get rebored, I try and uh, I try and not worry about the ring ridge. I'll just, since the pistons are getting replaced, I'll knock them out, let them break the rings or whatever. Because by taking and removing that ring ridge at top, you take away the original setting. And that top there, some guys, depending on their boring machine, use that top area to center off. So, say you ring ridge this one cylinder this size, and the next one you overdown it, and then the next one you're kind of in between those two. Then they got three different sizes to figure out how to relocate the cylinders so they're where they're supposed to be. Do I need help? I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, you got to be careful. And as we were talking about that 307 of Sam's, that thing had enough ring ridge in there. Yeah, I bet you it would have been about 125 over. I mean, that motor should not have ran. There's no reason that motor should have ran at all. Father-in-law that worked on that one, he said the guarantees when the door hits you in the butt on the way out. I mean, he's like, it ain't gonna run. Don't waste your time. He tried to talk me out of putting it together, but I still put it together. Well, as long as you didn't cut it until you gave yourself another ridge, you might be okay, Chevelle. Trucker. When you're when you get into worrying about centering the cylinders and that, you're really doing something that's up on the charts. If you did make it a little too big at the top of the cylinder, it might just help you get the rings in easier. Yeah. So, kids are gonna be nice. Bring me a sandwich or something. Yeah, it's gotten crazy. Had a nice chat with the guy that I picked up the motor from today. He works on stuff and that, and uh, everybody's always worried about a crack block and one that's been frozen. And uh, he said they put, back in the days you used to run what you had, and oh, okay, that's if they got the torque plate, yeah. Oh yeah, I got a whole stack of those somewhere in the file cabinet here, and some others, and guess I'd like to. I'm kind of glad there was no video cameras around when I was younger doing stuff because I don't know if the statute of limitations run out on some of that. Oh, I mean, uh, but it would have been nice to record all the stuff I used to do the motors when I was younger and show how they ran. And I mean, it was pretty good. But this deal about making everybody's motor the same, no, that's not fun. That's just. I like the days where you run what you brung. Uh, yeah, good boring. If you got a good machinist that knows what he's doing, they'll get it fixed. I just seen a video of a place, and the guy ordered a set of heads from them for an LS and got them. They didn't even face the exhaust valves, but they said they were, and he confronted them on that. And yeah, that guy had an ordeal. It ended up costing him another $300 to have the heads that were supposed to be done already having new exhaust valves put in, and that valve job completed like it was supposed to have been. Yep, run what you brung. Make sure. And what the heck's going on with NASCAR? Parking cars on the start finish line, and everybody's kind of feuding amongst each other. All the the old timers that made the races are probably flipping over in their graves or in their retirement stages, going, "What in the blankety heck did you guys do?" I haven't even watched the race yet, and I've seen enough highlights here and there that I'm like, I don't even know if I want to watch NASCAR anymore. Oh yeah, I mean, there's. Might have a chance. I'm going to try and keep a track of it, and if it works out, I'll try and get some video. The Street Law gang might be back to Humboldt, Iowa this year. I guess they're working on trying to bring them back, and that would be cool to see. Oh, back cutting the valves, okay. Yeah, oh man, that was the fun days of racing. I mean, but limited in cubic inches, trying to make everybody the same, and this and that. I mean, it just. Then I did watch another video. The old Freedom Factory still may not be in the clear yet down there. Um, the one video I watched, Cletus kind of felt lied to, so I don't know if Freedom Factory is going to make it or not. I don't know. I've never messed with a 427 big block. And I am going to take one of these blocks and I'm going to start gathering parts for a grenade motor this year, too. Well, if we get to do the get together, I'm going to try and do it during that time. Yeah, old man, I'm kind of the same way. Big blocks are nice; they sound good, but for circle track racing, they weren't the right thing because they'd push the car. Hey Gary, how's it going? Long time no see. I've done that a few times. Right, Gary? That's about all we can do, ain't it? Yeah, old 400. She's sitting out there in the back of the truck just waiting. Let's see, the one, what did I scatter? Oh, that Ford 400, that thing scattered. About literally put part of the crankshaft in the oil pump out the oil pan. Literally. Oh, that's what I was saying. The Chevette, the big blocks in circle track, you couldn't get them in the corner because they pushed up, and I don't know. And the only way you get a big block to really stand up and go is turbos injection. It just, I don't know. They're so dang heavy. Oh, you said you wanted a semi load of them, right, Sean? Uh, oh, yeah, Trucker. It's when you go to a race and nothing happens. That's a boring race. Go to the next race and they all tear up their cars. It's like, ha ha ha. Just like a train wreck. Nobody wants to look, but they're watching. Yeah, they're getting scarce everywhere. Hey, if this block ends up being good, I can use up another one of these sets of pistons I got on the wall for 400. Well, I think I still got them. I don't think I got rid of them. I even think I got a. Yeah, that's because you broke them all. Uh, let's see. I'll mute it for a second, guys. My kids are here, so just hold on. I'll be right back. Yeah, you broke your fair share of them, Sean. LOL. Well, that wasn't a burger and candy bar, but thanks, kids.
Well, Toby's kitchen's closed.
Yeah, they close at 5.
Oh, really?
So I was like, well, we gotta bring him something from home.
Well, your day will come, Chevelle. Gives you a heartbeat. Well, those guys were making what? Reason you built what? A 421? Sheila says hi. Yeah, she's watching. She's seen you.
Hi.
My dad used, like I said in the past, my dad used to get mad at me. I get done with a motor, I'd be out there romping on it right away. And I told him if it didn't make it now, it wasn't worth taking to the track. So who cooked the little chops? You're doing pretty good, kid.
Put butter in them.
Those are pretty damn good.
Well, I don't have Crystal cooking pork chops.
He needs them raw.
Yeah.
Justin liked to bite into it and it was still pink.
Oh, that's a little.
She's like, well, I didn't know if it was done or not. Like, Crystal, not cooking any longer. You should be able to now go into my library.
Okay.
And it's right there. You can see all the movies we own.
Cocaine Bear, Supercell.
Oh,
Supercell's a good one too.
Into the Storm.
Into the Storm, yeah.
okay.
But,
So you actually own them, or you got a timeline on those?
oh no.
We own them.
Okay.
That's why we watched Supercell last night. I knew we want to get Cocaine Bear done in the time limit. So
Okay.
I just bought it. Like another $3.
Alrighty. Oh, cool. Now I got something to watch.
Yeah.
Now they're coming out with Meth Gator.
Okay, we got a Cocaine Bear now, Meth Gator. Okay, that ought to be interesting.
But I've seen it on Facebook, so I don't know if it's actually
Yeah.
in the makings.
All right.
That's a good movie.
Yep. Okay.
So imagine what a bear did. Imagine what a crocodile.
Oh, methed up crocodile. That wouldn't be good. Okay. That wind dying down any yet?
No.
They haven't turned the windmills off yet.
I gotta turn those damn windmills off. Go find the off switch. Or put it on reverse. Blow it back to Canada. Blow cold air back there and suck the warm air from the south.
There you go.
All righty.
Alright.
All right. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, that was okay. Believe it or not, reason that cat will not eat human food. I don't care how hungry he gets. He will not eat it. I had an old Malibu one time. That 350, I put 5 quarts of oil in it. She blew the first 2 quarts out. If I left it at 3 quarts of oil, that's where she stayed and was happy. If I tried filling it up to 5, it'd blow that first 2 quarts out in 100 miles, and after that, she'd sit there. I don't know what would happen if you did that. She made pretty good pork chops, guys. I think barbecue sauce and some butter. You probably lose your torque out of the motor, I would think. That's right. Now, the one time the father-in-law had a block, I had him bore it, and he really wanted the piston. Says, just bore it like you would do anything else. And that was one of the better running motors I had. Yeah, I don't think you'd make any power. You'd lose too much compression between the valves opening and closing. So, yeah, I don't think that'd end up working out too good. Now the kids they just put their red box on my TV so I can watch the movie Cocaine Bear. I guess that that would be a bear I wouldn't want to tangle with. So, well, we're sitting 10 for 10. Oh, gee, thanks, Shayla. yeah. I've done that a couple of times. That's right, Reason. Good way of explaining that is put a regular set of 350 Chevy heads on top of a 305. Because the chamber's bigger than what the cylinder is, and so you got the, I think you guys are following what I'm saying. Yeah, it's still around. I mean, I hate eating in front of you guys, but what, are you gonna make a liar out of me tonight? Show them that you will eat human food. You never have in the past. Okay. Yeah, that's what I always kind of found funny is you build a nice motor and then you have to decompression it to run a turbo on it. Okay, Sheila. Hey, Paul. Not too much. just trying to keep things going and coming up with ideas. If you kind of go back and watch, I don't know if you were watching anything. Got a 400 I picked up today. I'm gonna try and do a video series on it this week. See if we can get her running before we take it apart. That's gonna be interesting with all 8 spark plugs busted off flush at the head. Well, that's what I hope. It's going to be interesting. This caught it ever since he showed up here. I've tried feeding him cat. He won't even eat the fancy cat food with the gravies and that. He just looked at the can, looked at me like, what do you want me to do with it? He never touched it. So what's been going on out your way, Paul? How's the flooding and everything taking place, doing? Or the weather straightened out there for you? Okay. I didn't. Dang it. Yeah, let's see. Before I do that, I better put this just in case so it doesn't make a lie around me. I think I got enough to tide me over till set this in the microwave so he doesn't get it. Yeah, you came looking, didn't you? Let's see. The old burnt oil under the fingernails, yes. There you go. What the heck? Yeah, it kind of depends on the area. anyway, as I showed you guys earlier, some of you guys earlier, it's not the 406, 5.3. And there's the small old school LS mounts back here. So if anybody was ever wondering how far off they sat, which by doing this also pointed out this, it raised as hell with the AC bracket. So, and then this is the heads are off the core motor that I got, but that's a 99 Corvette 350 5.7 aluminum LS. I don't know, I might turn that into a 5.3 aluminum block. So oh, Sean, I'm glad you get in fun with us. So yeah, the 406, like I said, we'll have a dyno sheet on that, and how we did talk about that. Sorry, guys, we already talked about that. Oh yeah, I mean, you start thinking, well, that 400 I got out there is possibly a 1970 400 71. So that's what pushing. Holy crap! 50 some years old. Wow. 49, 50 years old, possibly. That just aged me bad. Jeepers. I really feel old again. Let's see, there it is. Oh, yeah, but. Oh, I didn't. I'm surprised I had to prove that for you. What did I do? Lose my moderators? You got that right, Chevelle. You got that right. Okay, Reason. I got 5. In June, I'll have 5 years on you. Okay. Now, when I was 12 years old, I didn't think I'd live to 16. When I got to 16, I didn't think I'd live past 20. And here, and knocking on 55. Okay, Trucker, you take care and have a fun one. Keep the nails dirty and keep the builds going. I don't know why I did that. I should just close that out because now it seems like it's. Oh yeah, that 400 out there will be a well-seasoned block, yeah. But oh, you are my age, okay. The formula, hey. How much lift of a cam are you going to put with it, formula? No, we're just picking on Sean there, Chevelle. Sean's not had the greatest luck with the 400 small blocks. And seems to do them all correct, but they seem to magically break for them. So, ooh, that's going to be cutting her close. That 194 for the 510. About the best thing I can tell you to do is mock it up and look through the intake runner or put some Play-Doh or something in there. And you're going to be you could be cutting it close to having the intake valve hit the bore of a 305. Well, hey, Sean, there's a new business for you. You can start making those fancy coffee tables out of those broken 400s and sell them for $600-700. Still get your money back out of a broken block. There you go, Sean. There's a new sideline for you to make some money, Sean. Thought about doing that with that Corvette block. That might still happen. I mean, we got to get it inspected and make sure why they got rid of it. But I can't see anything physically. No spun cam bearings, no spun main bearings. But yeah. He's still laying over there right in that area. I haven't, with the wind and that, and I still had too much trash in here. I didn't want to do any welding in here. And I just haven't got him finished yet. I got to get that done. Oh, yeah. Now, if I get my 2 Monte Carlos going that I want to, they're going to be the old schools. They're not getting anything else. The LSs I'll put back in my pickups, but if yeah. Actually, he's looking for my daughter because when my daughter comes out, she usually loads him up, and I think that's what he's been looking for. He's been looking for a company other than boring old me. And all right, Shop Cat. Babes. Oh. Oh, yeah, I've heard of guys taking the markings off. Yeah, I'm really thinking that green block there. Somebody give me the right price, I'd figure out how to get you a fresh board, 60 over 350. Got stock style pistons on top of it, but and that block's already been clearanced to go 383. So if somebody's looking to build a 383, that block might be the one for you. Oh yeah, you don't have to take. It doesn't take much to remove the double hump markings. I mean, you're really not cutting into anything. I mean, they're just barely casting on some of them. Heck, even if you just made them into a square rectangle, they'd think they were 283 heads. So yeah, a lot of guys ground numbers off and hit them. Now that I got everything on wheels and I don't plan on doing any builds right quick, all this area over here I want to clean up and roll all that stuff up over here, and then the Camaro can get shoved in. What? Hey, Sean, what castings are those? If they're 041s, I want to talk to you. In between there, the 041s I'm talking about, there are a marking. They're still, I mean, it doesn't take much to alternate them. Not 041? Okay. If anybody can, I need at least one single, either a pair of them or one single 041 head yet. Oh, that's set. Oh, duh. Okay, Sean. Sorry. See, I don't really, my memory. The sad thing is I used to remember where everything went. I might have been said I was looking for it and forgot I even. Yes. Oh, yep. I'm getting old. Yeah, that there, Chevelle, that'd be something if you could find closer to you would help. And Sean's a lot closer than I am. He might be able to ship those to you cheaper than what I could within. I think I got a couple sets left, but I know they're pretty rough. Chevelle's kind of remind me of myself when I was younger and had all the cars. Back in the day, I had over 300 blocks, and that included anything Ford, Chevy, Pontiac. I had some rare Pontiac stuff. I wish that would have been a bankroll right now. And 300 to 400 cars sitting on this farm. I had everything from a 70 Monte Carlo to an 87 at the time, pretty much every year. And I had some old Le Manses and GTOs and about a dozen or so Camaros. I wish I could go back in a time machine and tell myself to keep all that stuff. Yeah, that's true. No, I don't need them. I'm the one that had them. I sold them to Sean. I just forgot about it. I'm looking for the old 41s. Dang it. What? Block Sean's? What the hell? I'll be dang, it won't. That's interesting, Sean. I guess you should have said double lumps wouldn't work either. That will not. Error, try again. Error, try again. Huh? Sean, you've been YouTube blocked. I guess it didn't like your wording. It will not let us. It says for your message about the double humps, this message is held for review. Jeez. Oh, that's crazy, but Sean. Try adding the words cast iron. See if that makes. I know, Sean. That's what's going on with our society. They're getting so picky. And that's probably why I've probably said some stuff I probably shouldn't have. I'll probably go back and check later. And now, why did it let that's it let Chevelle say it, but it won't let Sean say it. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah. The stuff we have happen on the show. Oh my goodness. Huh. Ah. I got the cutter that puts a bevel on them. So I haven't worried about putting anything on when I put my seals on. I haven't had any problems yet. So, oh. Yeah, I know, Chevelle. Chevelle, promise to behave and be good and treat her with honor. There you go. There you go, Chevelle. I have never. Those little plastic ones, no, I've never used those. I usually when I'll see, I haven't even used that style of seal for a while now because I'm always putting the posi seals on. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that old man, but another reason I didn't use them a lot. Either reason is because most of the heads up until after I got tired of having crap luck with the machine shops, and I started doing it myself. Then yeah, I went to the posi seals. I've got the cutter, and it leaves a nice beveled edge. There's no sharp edges for it, and they seem to be doing good. As I got tired of coming across heads that were not done like I was told and charged for, and that led to some bad things, and it's been hard. We must have lost Paul. I don't. I don't know if Paul's still here or not. If we, it seems like what YouTube done, we were getting up there with some good numbers, and all of a sudden we were down to nothing, and I don't know. What else we got on? Well, got a set of heads too. I might show you when I work on this 400 that I had cleaned and checked, and they've been on the shelf ever since they were cleaned and checked, and they were dry. They've been just laying on the open exposed shelf, so there's not been any moisture, and I don't know what kind of acid would use on them, but it continued to work, and it's ate some of the seats out of the heads. I don't know if I can even save them by putting seats in them. I'm like, that's interesting. I ain't never had that happen to a set of heads sitting on the shelf. All right, old man. We'll see you later. You take care. Yeah. Excuse me. So yeah, hopefully we'll be building a car rotisserie and put her in here and start doing some body work this year. First kicking on, so. Okay. Excuse me. And that's what I've been wanting to do. Still up there. Oh, yes, it is. I hope to make this project come true too. I gotta get update. When I ordered this from the guy, he says, "Hey, check back when you're ready." And they'd get me the update, but I've had these plans for a long time, and and I want to get it built, but this is another project that I want to do. Dump box trailer. We got the whole. What was that? Something fell. But yeah, this is a. God, I've had these around for quite a while. I've been wanting to build this thing since about 2006 or so. It's a 14-footer. That's what it fell. I fall too. Everything's falling around me right now. So that's going to be another project. I've been watching some videos on guys fixing their frames and that, and that's where I'm kind of thinking on Snowball for right now. I'll just plate it and call it good. So, still trying to figure out what fell out of this. I don't know. Whatever it was, I don't know. So I thought I had something else hidden there, but it's not there now. So yeah. I'm not sure, Chevelle, if it'll let you post it or not. Seems like they're changing the rules more and more. That's what's missing out of there. Yeah. I gotta look up a new. I'll get a hold of this guy, see if they're still in business. They may not. Oh, correction. I got this in July 7th of 2010. So, yeah, that's still. Jesus. Let's go. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hopefully, Chevelle, I want to build that. Just kind of get it built and use it while I can, and hopefully grandkids can use it as they get older, have something from Grandpa. Dang it. Well, what? Everything's just falling down around me. Yeah, I'm ready to build another 6x12 trailer again, so I got something to haul the lawnmowers around with again. I wish I would have never sold the one I started. Grandkids are getting to the point where they can start being taught and that, so hopefully I can get them out here and start teaching welding and other things. And yeah, my car trailer, I think that's the other plan too, is hopefully get some. Well, right now it's doing okay. I think I figured, you're fine, Chevelle. I think I got the problem figured out what was going on with that the left front tire on the trailer. Wheel bearing got loose, and I think that's why it ate that tire, hopefully. Otherwise, I need to replace that axle again. If I end up replacing the axles under my car trailer again, I think I'm going to go with a little bit heavier one. Oh, you're up here to say hi, everybody, again?
What?
Huh? Here. Come here. Yep. Oh, yeah, there. Finally decided it's time to wake up and come see everybody. You've been a pretty good old cat. Yeah. But you got to catch these mice that are running around in here. Yeah, you do. That was our deal. You come in here, I'd let you stay in here. You'd get the mice, and you got the room and board. So, yeah. Wish I knew how old you were, because you showed up here about 2010 too. Yeah, you did. Oh. All right. Whoa. Okay. Maybe that's why the cat come back in here. He wanted to pester your dog. So I don't know, you guys. Is this stream just being really weird tonight? Sometimes the reason I will take a video of him and I will try to feed him human food. He will not. He won't even eat the gravy cat food or even the soft cat food, because we thought, well, he's losing his teeth. He will not eat. It's dry, and it's down to 2 brands that he'll eat. If I get anything else, he literally looks at me like, you think I'm going to eat that? And I made him wait 2 days once to see if he would eat it, and he would not touch it. So I went and got him a different bag, and he scarfed that down to the point where he puked. But, Maybe that's the next thing I'll have to try, old man. Never thought of that. That he's been one picky tuxedo cat. Haven't you? uh, yes, I hate mice just about as bad. Yeah. Really? Yeah. My cousin Roger that used to come up, he tried many different times feeding that cat something. He'd sniff it. The only thing I thought we was going to give him to finally eat was a Cheeto. He licked the cheese off one, left it lay, tried another one. He sniffed it and looked at us like, Otherwise, yeah. Now, the kitten at home, Chevy, she'll eat anything, literally. If you give it to her, she'll eat it. Ha! KFC, okay. Yeah. Now, my friend, she left a chicken leg here, and he wouldn't even touch that. Didn't even eat the breading or nothing off it. So I ended up throwing that away. Leave it up. We've the running joke around here. We've never had a normal animal on this farm: cows, cattle, sheep, hogs, whatever. Every time my dad went to sell something, they were everything but what the animal they were when they went to be loaded to go to the market. So it's been kind of a joke around here. I think he's rather, yeah, he's in Ohio. Now let's see what the kids done for me. That and that pop. See how much. Whoa! What is? God, everything. Everything's just flip flopping, falling around. Stay there. Okay. Stay. Do. And that's better. That's better. I know the pop did most of that, but at least. Well, all right. What did you do? Wonder if this wind's finally going to die down tomorrow. It's supposed to, if I thought. Yeah, 10 to 20 tomorrow. That's supposed to almost be 50 degrees. Huh. I see they took the 50 degrees out of this week. Oh, yeah. Well, they're here. Just a second, guys. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, guys. Haven't even checked it that far yet, Sean. I honestly don't know if there's any on it or what the story is. Yeah. Might want to put some hip waders on. Oh, my goodness. Huh. Family's doing okay. Oldest has gotten some attention and seems to be helping. Well, Sean, what might be happening this week, and it might be a video build, is if I can get that old 400 running before we tear it down. I got 8 spark plugs to dig out somehow. And if I get the 8 spark plugs dug out, then put a different valve cover above the exhaust. That's going to be interesting too. So that might one might be that. I've got a build sitting at the machine shop. I got to figure out how to get home. And otherwise, right now, the only other project I got going is to make some brackets and that to get that LS motor to mount to the run stand, and then get a set of headers or find the exhaust manifolds and get some pipes made to put on it, and then eventually, hopefully, find an intake and ignition box for that LS so I can run it, because I'd really like to have that running before I put it in. So, or it's going to be get the Camaro, rearrange in here and get the Camaro in here and get that running. So, a lot of ideas. Now to get the body to cooperate and legs and what Mother Nature to help. It's going to prove interesting. And Yes, I can now. I've got the valve grinder and that. Sean, that was we ended up hiring a rollback to come in, and he uh, he got squeezed in there, got under it, lifted the truck up as high as he could with the stabilizers and the tow part, got it within about that far of getting to the car. Well, then he sat there and thought about it. Then they used 2 floor jacks, lifted it up, and swung the rear arms out from under the car, then tied to the axle to the truck. And then he was still trying to figure out how to get it. Well, since he was able to get the car down when they let the jack down and got the rear wheels on the truck, then he took more blocks, put them under the tow dolly, and then lifted her up to get it to where they could get the jacks up under the car, and jack it up and then swing the arms out, then set the car down with the floor jacks. And actually only took them about 20 minutes to get it off the hoist. So, and that was about $200, but $200 worth of it. The only sucky part about it was that thing was too far up in the air. I could have finished what I needed to, and the Camaro would have been running, but I couldn't stretch that high to work on it. So, but yeah, so I guess weather permits, or I get stuff moved around in here, and I can get that Camaro in here. The Camaro's going to come in, get her up in the air, get the A-arm bushings changed, and finish wiring up the starter. And then I got to finish hooking up the cooling system. That's that 80 over 350 I built years ago. 4-bolt, 1972, 4-bolt main 350. That's 80 over. So, being 80 over wasn't legal to run in the race car, so I went ahead and built it and put it in the Camaro. Well, actually, I didn't. He did pay for it to get it down. So I don't know if that hoist has been sent off to be fixed yet or not, if it's just standing there. Yep. If I had a building that I could put it in, I'd talk to him and send it off, get it fixed, and put it over here so I could have. Hey, CF. Now, Chevelle, actually, Icon makes a flat top forged piston for that, and you can find 80 over pistons now. But as for putting an 80 over in your one-piece rear seal, no. Way too thin. You have any more luck finding parts, or are you still waiting on back orders? How's it going, CF? I keep forgetting you guys out there are 2 hours behind. Oh. Back orders, yep. Oh, no. Oh, damn header gaskets. That's the only reason I hated header. I enjoyed the headers, but the header gaskets, yeah. I don't know if you go back and rewatch these shows any or skip through them. I had a 400 small block I've got it so far. It's given to me, and if I find out I can salvage anything, then we'll figure out. But Sean's going, oh, possession's 9/10 of the law. Why would you want to pay for future crack? It just, So I'm going to see if I can get the spark plugs dug out of that thing and see if we can get it running on the engine stand. Actually, depending on what your one-piece rear seal, you would not want to go over 40. Some of those were even 30, then that was cutting it close on these newer late model blocks. Because they definitely lightened up. Oh, really? Sad thing is, 5 years ago, you probably could have thought about those $1,000 headers for $400 for the set. Probably not, but. All right, Sean, you have a good one. Have a great week. Got my LS sitting on the engine stand, CF, since you come in late. I got a couple brackets to make for the front mount. Oh, God, reason. Yeah, he's going to have nightmares now. Oh, boy. I can't even remember. Was the water pump on the front of that thing? I think it is, ain't it? I don't remember. Might even see if it runs without. If it does have an old dried out water pump on there, we'll see if it even holds water. Oh, wow. There's a guy I watch on TikTok every once in a while, too. He just went out and made a engine haul. He picked up 4 or 5 motors, and I think got 350s, a couple big blocks, and some 283s. Yeah. Yep. High Water. How you doing? Hopefully you're still feeling better or doing better. Yep. Now I have the 400 Chevelle. They're going anywhere from somebody's giving them away now, or I think the days of the $1,000 core 400s are probably over because all the racing stuff and everything, and everybody's re-geared to the LS. And the unfortunately, I didn't think it'd ever be possible, but the small block stuff is going to slowly die off. Well, it might die off faster than what we're talking about. Oh, fun. Yeah, I've been looking at some Cadillac converters because the other day the Yukon kind of had a funny smell, and I think the converters are plugged. And yeah. That's a $400 repair. You're here till the wheels fall. Okay. Oh yeah. The only reason I got the LSs is to keep the pickup trucks and the Yukon going. So I can tell you right now, in my lifetime, there won't ever be a brand new one sitting in this yard that belongs to me. That's for sure. I'm just going to keep the old stuff going. My thing is hopefully get the grandkids interested and have them do a little work, and they can say, hey, this was Grandpa's trucks at one time, and they'll be trying to fix them up if anything still exists in the future for them. You got snow? Well, we're nice and brown here and no snow, but the problem is the wind blows and the temperature is way too cold, high water. I don't know. The wind, we had a wind gust come through 2 days ago, and I went out to get my mail, and the mailbox was laying on the gravel road. Something come flying through and took the mailbox off. And the parcel that was delivered went about 200 foot down the road and ended up in the ditch. Took about a half hour to find it. $23 degrees and snow. Oh, you can get that stuff out there, high water. Hey, CF, did you guys get involved in any of that flooding and snow, or was that further away from you? I guess you got to fight the bolts. Yeah, I guess it's going to be about a 2 to 3 hour job. That'll be a fun build, Chevelle. Oh. Hey, Wayne. Oh, really? Wow. Yeah, 60, 30, 45. Yeah. My sugar's still going all over the place. I just had it earlier. I was at, well, they've got, since last week, CF, when you seen what happened, to update some of you guys that come in later that was here last week. My magnesium level was not the cause of my issue. They've got me on prednisone and tizazidine or something like that. And before I started the show, I checked my numbers. I was like 300, but the steroid messes with my numbers. So I didn't think nothing of it. And the next thing I realized, I was talking like a race car. Checked my numbers. I went from 300 down to 100 and something. And the kids brought me some food, and I had a pop here, so I got it back up again. I guess if these pills don't work, the next step is a neurologist, I guess. His doc was, he brought up a concern, and I'm like, oh, God, I hope it's not that. So, oh, and then they told me to get back on my, they say I don't have it, but they're using it to help me, the dementia medicine. So, I don't know. It's been a interesting week, and I've gone through a lot of insulin this week. Oh yeah, I for about 2 days I didn't move very much. I'll actually be honest, guys. All I've really done this week is sit around and did nothing. I noticed earlier I was talking to a friend of mine, and I finally she goes, "Why you got your hand up here?" I'm like, I just realized my shoulder's not hurting, so hopefully, I don't know. All I know is I don't dare reach behind back because whoo. Yeah. But the 406 is gone, and good news is we will have a dyno sheet on that here in the next 2 or 3 weeks. So we will know what that motor made for horsepower with a big, what is he putting on there? An 850 carb, and then he's going to run it with the 2 barrel. So we're going to have to 2 different ways. Yeah, high water. Then my doctor checked into it, and I can't get that $35 a month insulin. Bigger story to that, but yeah. So I will not benefit from that $35 a month insulin plan. So I gotta get some builds going and sold, or I don't know what's going to go. I really don't, guys. See, I'll text you and tell you what's going on. It's just, yeah, yeah. Yeah, reason that's, there's just, hopefully soon I can fill you guys in on everything that's going on and that, but there's just so much. Nothing like being penalized for trying to do right. That's what it's coming down to. Well, reason the time's almost over. I've been thinking about so much. It's to fix one problem, I got to do this, and to do that, I got to do this, and then that. It's dang near coming down. It's going to be, I'm going to have to walk away from the farm and let my kids have it. And I'm not ready to do that. So we're going to try for one more hurrah. If it doesn't work, I don't know what the future will hold. That was just my gasket was leaking. There wasn't nothing wrong with the intake or nothing. No, they got their own housing and everything. I don't know if they got. No, that wasn't an issue. Oh, there's plenty of insulin out there. Just I'm stuck. The only way I can afford my insulin is to get the Walmart stuff, and they've got that price cheap enough. But the problem is when this week alone, since my having to take the steroids to try and help out, I've been able to stretch one of these little vials. That's about that size of what they are. I was being able to stretch two of those a week, so that's $50 a week. Oh, I am on vial number 4 for the week already, so that's $100 in a week. So, and I got about another 7 days of taking that steroid. So for the next couple of weeks, my insulin costs are going to probably run about $200 to $300. uh, uh, no, yeah. Now I got to figure out how to get that fresh machined motor from the machine shop back and at least get that build done. I don't know. At the same time, don't really have a home for it, so I just don't know. And I see with YouTube, it still hasn't helped me out much. They changed the dynamics on how you get paid and thought it would get better, and I just checked that. That's not doing any better than what it was. So, yeah. Yeah. I've tried the cinnamon and all that different stuff, the turmerics and that. I think I don't know. It's too bad we don't take care of our own in this country like we're trying to take care of everywhere else. That's the problem. Let's see. The new thing that's happened around here, people are stopping in 55-mile-per-hour zones to make turns, not a corner. So I didn't know when that became a new common thing to stop to make a turn with no oncoming traffic. So, yeah, you got to watch out for that. Or the other day, the wind was blowing. Yes, I understand he's in a reefer. And the guy even had the Decker truck driver PO'd 35, 40 mile per hour, and he had a lineup about 2 miles long behind him. I think everybody let him know he was number one when they finally got around that. I'll tweet what I'm starting to find out. That $35-month plan is for the people that have prescription coverage. So the insulin companies are going to still make their $5,000 to $6,000 off you on your insulin, but to you think you're only paying $35 for it. Well, it's going to be costing. I guarantee you that's what it's doing. They've probably upped the price now that insurance is going to pay to cover that $35 supposed plan. So, oh, you are here, Mike. Okay. One of my good friends over in Norway said, move over here. They give you your insulin free. So, you got that right. And I one time I went to our city council meeting. I said, why do you even guys replace stop signs or anything? Nobody listens to them. They all kind of laughed. Oh, okay. All right, gee, Mike, I know I'm boring, but come on, you had the nod off a couple. I know Mom Bear wasn't here to help you. Yeah, I mean, so yeah, I just. And it's been a fight to keep getting all the prescriptions I'm on. I was about 3 days late getting them because I couldn't come up with the money to go get them. So I'm about 3 days behind on what Doc wanted me, and it's. Oh yeah, I've been setting my crew on. I don't know what I know it was St. Patty's weekend, but my goodness, I'm glad I wasn't out driving around because they were busting everybody left and right today. Yeah, you get a big boat out there, like, oh, wait a second, we're going to watch out for that one. So, Oh, Matt's got a garden? Okay. I'm going to have to check to see if YouTube's unsubscribed me from him because I haven't seen anything from him in a long time. Yeah, I wanted to get down there and see him. He had a pretty rust-free Yukon that's going to part out, crush, and that didn't happen. That might be something looking at, sweet, because, like I said, $50 a week to right now burning up $200 to $300. That's not going to. It's not. Doesn't take a mathematician to figure out that's not going to work. Yeah. I still want to get down there. I got a couple other people I could see in the area if I'm down that way. It just reminded me, I got to ask my buddy if he ever went to Walmart and got a meter so he could start checking because they keep telling him he's pre-diabetic. I said, well, from what he described he had happened to him the other day, I said, you better start checking yourself. It ain't going to hurt you. If you find out your blood sugars are spiking all over the place, then you might want to talk to him about getting some help or figure out what you're eating wrong or something, I guess. Oh, yeah, insulin's been around for a long time. The guy that invented it sold the patent rights for $1 because he wanted to help people. And then greed come along. Yeah. I'll see if these meters, after being, if you're feeling weird, that meter will help you kind of figure out what you're eating wrong in that. I mean, there's more use for that meter than just saying, oh, you're over the limit. Shoot yourself. But within the insulin, by the way, insulin YouTube. So don't freak out. Wasn't meaning anything else. That tester was $19, and the first I buy the double box of them. The strips were 17. So under $40, Mike, you can get one. Start testing yourself and see. And what I kind of use it when I'm feeling down, tired, can't go. I like to see where my number is, and you might be surprised to find out. You might be bouncing around and getting into the low spots where your body's just like, ugh. If he drinks until he passes out and wakes up and then grabs a beer first thing in the morning again, that's bad. I have heard some alcohol will help with the diabetes, but everything's good for you. It's the amount that you intake and do. That's what you got to watch out for. The one I like using, Mike, at Walmart is the Rely-Ons. It comes in that little package, and it was the Rely-On Premier Blue. Oops. That's what it looks like. That's what it comes with, except for that stuff there. of course, but the lowest I ever got was 37. That was a very rough night. Then 3 days later, it did it again. The highest I have been is 580. No. Okay, tweet, that's fine. Email it to me or whatever. Now, got the friend I've been helping out. We're starting to kind of. I made a list of the medicines she's taking and that, and started doing a little investigating. And I told her we may have to call your doctor because I don't think the doctor looked at the side effects crossing over with since she's come back in my life, and I've been helping her from when I first met her to what she's going through now has kind of gotten worse. And the only thing that's changed is kind of the medications. At first they were helping, but now they're not. Yeah, I think the Imodium probably can. I'm not sure. But let's see. I don't care about that. I didn't know there was such a thing oversized for brake drums because usually if they're turned that far, they were supposed to be rejected. Hey, JJ. Hey, hello. That was me a couple nights ago, camper. I was out here, just couldn't stay awake, and then it got later in the evening, and the next thing I know, 5, 6 hours was by, and I'm like, oh, I got to go home. Uh, no, thin drums ain't good. Panic stop, they kind of tend to blow apart. That explains why you're so tired tonight, Mike. I think you and Mama Bear are on the same schedule. Hey, come to think about a high water, yeah, you're right. I think disc brakes can give you more troubles than the old drums. Yeah, Yeah, I was doing good, and then today I got in one of the trucks that I hadn't reset the clock on. I'm like, come on. No. Got to reset. This has thrown me off. Oh, nice, Mike. Yeah, that's the sad thing. I about fell over when you told me what that quote for fixing your roof and that. Wow, were they going to use gold leaf or gold bar to fix your house? Cheapers, Mike. Oh, they smell that grill and they want to lick it clean for you, huh? Hey, there you go. You got your own cat wash for your grill. That's just crazy. Oh, yeah. Yep. God, it's been 12 years ago already, JJ? That don't seem possible. Well, that's one heck of a way to do a quote now, huh? Oh, Mike. If I was younger and closer. Yeah, and you're lucky. You're lucky. Right. Well, then you probably have to have a building permit because you're restructuring the house and blah, blah, blah. And, yeah. JJ, you've nailed that to the wall. And even the bottled water you drink, that's getting stupid. I mean, it's starting to push $4 a gallon for a gallon jug of water. But, no, our egg prices kind of dropped around here for some reason. I don't know why, but Really? Yeah, our water around here is getting crazy. And the kids were out and talked to me earlier too about getting that. We got a chicken coop found. She is hell bent to get the grandkids to learn raise chickens and raise stuff. And I don't know. I talked to the one cousin. It's got a feedlot. See if if they got any feedlot calves this year. The daughter wants to get a couple of those and raise them, fatten them up, and put them in the freezer. Well, you know, when you buy a bag of chips and a damn cheap gas station chicken sandwich that costs you, what was it, $8? Yeah. Now, why are you getting all the heat, Mike? We're getting the cold. You're getting the heat. What the heck? They did have 50s forecast for us. Now I see they dropped them down to the 40s. Yeah. And what now they're doing to us around here is they're not putting the prices on the chips or the candy bars and that, or the snack cakes. You don't know until you get up that register, and I think they're thinking, oh, well, I'm up here. I don't want to make them put it back. Oh, hell no. When they tell me the prices and that's that, I'm like, nope, take it off. And they kind of look at you funny. Hi? And I finally told one store, I guess, if they can't put the prices on their stuff, I'm not even going to look at it anymore. And she's like, what? The store manager told him, I said, didn't you notice they ain't pricing this stuff? She went over and she goes, what in the blank? She said, I hadn't noticed that. So, yeah, there's no Frito corn chips, huh? Oh, the Little Debbie stuff is here now is up to $2.69. I'm like, what? And a couple weeks ago, they were selling for $1.69. So, holy crap. Really? Oh, yeah, that's right. I started late, didn't I? Ah! Whoa. Okay. Can't hold on to that. Dog needs out? Yeah. Well, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and I ain't like the dog need now, but I suppose I better go home and get the rest of my medicines in, and I'll see if I can get that video done on that 400 this week and see if we got a running 400 by the end of the week, or she's just a junk core. Kind of be interesting to see. Yeah, let's go, Brain. Yeah. Yeah, why have we got a backlog staff shortage in that? Yeah. Yeah, jeepers, Mike. Well, guys, I can tell there's a lag, but I'll give you guys a couple of so to catch up, but I guess I want to get out of here, see what this week brings, and hopefully we'll still be going there. I'm sorry, Mike. Oh, I didn't realize it was 9:30 at night already, so I guess. So are you guys that come in here late? I might, since I keep forgetting everybody's out on the West Coast, just a couple hours behind, I might have to change tonight. It's 10:30 at JJ's, okay. So, all right, everybody. You're out in New York. Okay, yep. So maybe I might adjust to maybe starting at 7 o'clock on Sundays. Kind of catch you guys a little bit. So, I don't know. We'll figure it out. So, all right, everybody. Take care. Have a safe week. Stay safe. And hopefully we'll see you with the video this week. And see you next Sunday night. So. All right, Mike. Good night, everybody. All right, Chevelle. You take care and have a good week. See you, Tweet.